Good morning, my friends. Well, I heard something last night. I haven't done any research on it. Once I do, I will absolutely follow up with that. But this is coming from a pretty reliable source. A very reliable source. I'm just not quite sure that we'll see. This is what I was told. You may have saw the video. Auction Professor put this out. That's why I'm saying it's a very reliable source. And I have heard of companies going to do this. So for clothing resellers, listen up. I do know that Levi's and Madewell are initiating a buyback program with their used clothing for their loyal followers, let's just say. So instead of donating your items to Goodwill, they will buy back your used jeans, Levi's, jackets, you name it, whatever they make. I've got some shorts and some shirts and some jackets. I've sold it all. And they will buy those back from you. Now, a lot of what I've been hearing is this is happening in store. So you would have to really have a Levi's store near you in order to do that. But if they feel like they can make the money, then I'm sure they'll work out a deal with the USPS, United States Postal Service, on a shipping rate to get those items back to them. If they just email you a shipping label, you slap it on a bag and send it back. I mean, everybody's an instant reseller then, right? So that was my first flag. I didn't know about Madewell until he mentioned it last night. They have a buyback program. I have to look into that. I don't sell a lot of Madewell. I don't have access to a lot of Madewell. And frankly, what Madewell I do have access to, I've still got. I really haven't. Maybe 3 pieces I've had, and 3 pieces are still sitting in my store. But what he talked about last night is, I think if it comes to America, and if it's true what he's saying, which again, it's Auction Professor, I have no reason to believe that it's not true. It's already happening in England. So England is implementing this, and if it's going there and it does well, it might be their pilot program, then it's going to happen here. eBay is partnering with clothing retailers to implement in England a reselling proposition, and I don't know how it really is going to work. Again, I've got research to do, where they will sell their seconds, as the irregulars, the stuff that ends up here in Target and Marshalls and Ross. eBay is saying, bypass them, come to us, and you can sell it directly. Now, how that's going to happen, I don't know. Are the Free Peoples and whoever else, companies going to do that? They're already, a lot of them don't want their product at these stores to begin with. It devalues their stuff. And eBay, again, has that reputation of a secondhand market. And I just can't see them looking at this and thinking that this is going to this is going to improve their brand in any way. I mean, he says they're doing it as a service for, the earth and all this other stuff, which is a great way to position it. But are they going to do it? And is it going to be directly with those companies, or is it going to be with the second-hand companies, the people who get those seconds in mass and they turn it over to eBay? Is eBay going to run it? Is this going to be run by the companies themselves? I mean, how is this all going to work? So if the company does it, and they're legitimately a wholesale company, and they start selling retail on eBay, they're going to have all the problems we have. Seriously. How much are they going to, how much of that is going to be worth what they feel like they're potentially losing? I don't know. So I don't know how this is going to affect me. Clothing, I don't have access to the clothing that a lot of people, like in Texas and Colorado and Idaho and California, I don't have access to that type of clothing around here as a second hand, like bins or anything like that. I just can't get the shoes, I can't get the clothing. It just doesn't happen. If I get it, I'm paying a premium price for it already, and I don't do that. I mean, I could go to Plato's Closet, I could go to some of the thrift stores down in DC, and sure enough, buy these brands that are a lot cheaper than I don't know, they're not cheaper, to be honest with you. They're just not cheaper. I just don't do that. So who's this going to affect? On the surface, as I see it, a lot of the people that I see selling on Poshmark, because Poshmark pushes that premium, gently or not new without tag merchandise, that's the people that it's going to really bust if it comes here. Quite a few of the YouTubers I watch, it's really going to impact their businesses. I just don't know how much it's going to impact on mine, because again, I don't get those Free People, Johnny Was type of clothing, even Madewell. Like I said, I can't find Madewell. My clothing is like Daily Refinement. It's the mall brands. It's the Eddie Bauer. It's the the Nike, the Under Armour, stuff like that I find. Just everyday brands that don't fetch a lot of money. I mean, I sell a pair of cargo shorts last night. It's Cabela's cargo shorts for $20. No, I didn't. I had it for $20, and I took a $14.99 price on it, the offer on it. So I took that. That's the type of stuff that I get. Cabela's, if they do participate in this, let's say they do participate in it, and they put that product out there at $20, and then mine's sitting there for $14. I would have to adjust my prices, obviously, and $14.99, actually $12 would have been what I would have settled for it. But let's say mine is sitting there for $12. What's that customer going to do? Brand new $20, mine for $12. Could they get a better deal on shipping? Possibly. That's one of the unknowns. You don't know. So, yeah, I think it's going to affect things if it comes here. I feel bad for the people in England where this is, and they're running this pilot program. So I'm going to see what I can find out about this. I'll report back to you, and we'll go from there. The other thing that I don't know that it's going to reason I think it might not affect me personally is I'm not quite sure clothing is where I want to be. I just started a year ago. Clothing's easy to get into. It's been accessible. I luck up every now and then and find something really good. Like I found that I can't find Patagonia. So when I find Patagonia, I'm ecstatic. Athleta, I can't find Athleta. So when I find Athleta, I'm ecstatic. I can't find what was it, Lululemon. So when I find it, I'm ecstatic. I mean, I could count on one finger, maybe three, the times I've found those brands. It's just not common around here. Coldwater Creek, that type of stuff is common here. And I'm in Northern Virginia, one of the richest counties in America. But I think people around here put their money into their homes. That's what they do, and experiences. So, experiences and appearances, it's all mixed in. So, with that, I really like doing the estate sales and getting vintage stuff. Hardware, that's where I would really like to be. I just don't have the room to store it is my problem. So anyway, that's what I've got this morning, and I hope that if you are a clothing reseller on whatever platform, take a look around and see what is happening, because I don't know. This is a good item. This is an awesome item. Look at this fella. I don't know his name. He's a pirate something from the I got little dogs, little pups. But he sold for $12.99. I've had him sitting in my apartment for a year now. I was at a yard sale last spring, and there was a whole box of these. I just thought they were cute. I was like, oh, those are pirates. Kids like pirates. And all those pups have these little pirate hats on them. So I've sold quite a few of the pups already. I just listed this 2 nights ago, and it sold for $12. $5.99 shipping. I'll make a little bit on shipping. But that's the other thing, is you gotta, eBay's fees right now for me is 25%. It's 5% above Poshmark. Because I promote anywhere from 5 to 10%. Something like that. I think I had him at 5.2%. So what are they going to take out of, that's a $20 sale, right? 12, 13, and 6, 16, 17, 18, 19, $20 sale. They're going to take $2.50. Yeah, they're going to take $2.50 from that $12 that I'll make. But I didn't pay that much for it because it was a yard sale item. So that's what I'm thinking about. What can I get into that's small and will sell, and I don't have to pay for storage at a storage unit. But who knows? Mattel might end up doing the same thing. I don't know if that is Mattel, but Hasbro, Mattel, whoever it is. So we'll see. It's something to keep an eye on. I still don't understand. It's a law. It's in the law. Trade laws, something like that, to where, like, I buy this. If I bought this at a store, paid for it, get it home, my kids play with it, I want to sell it on eBay or Poshmark or Mercari, wherever. There are literally laws on the books that says I can't do that it really doesn't belong to me, that it's trademarked. I can't wrap my brain around that. Trademark, from my perception, is to keep someone from copying, to keep me from making this, to keep China from making this their own, which they do already. They want to come after us. They need to go after China. That's what I thought trademarking was, but evidently not. That's another discussion for another video. Maybe not. I don't know. We'll listen to Auction Professional. I'm sure he's got an opinion on it. Anyways, I'm at 15 minutes. Y'all have a great day. It's a Saturday. My last day of work. Today's my Friday. So have a great day. I hope it's beautiful wherever you are and the sun is shining. Bye.